Hey, my friend, this is your girl here, Tanisha, at Tanisha'sOnlineClass.com, guys. So I just want to enlighten you a bit on my whole experience as a college graduate and as an entrepreneur. So I went to college for 6 years for a 4-year degree. I got a bachelor's degree in psychology and social work. No, psychology and liberal arts, okay? Because I couldn't get a degree in social work because they didn't offer the classes that I needed. But I really wanted to be a teacher, but they didn't offer the classes that I needed. Then I couldn't go to the teachers college because my average, what was it, my GPS or my GPA average wasn't high enough to get into that college. I think my average was about 2.8 or 2.6, and you need like a 3.1, so I didn't qualify. But I had to wait till the other college, which was York College in New York. I had to wait for that college, to offer the classes, and then it's like they offered it every other semester. So I didn't really want to wait that long. I had kids. I had one child, and I just wanted more for myself. I think I was 24 years old. I was about 24, years old, and I got out and I got a job, right away. Okay, right away I got a job, making about 30 grand a year. I was 24 years old. I was happy. I was excited. I just got a job, and people was complaining that they couldn't get jobs, and I came right out and got a job. So also, what I did was I said, you know what? I'm gonna go make this work. Okay, I'm gonna make this happen for me. So my education cost about, I want to say about 40 grand. Yeah, my education cost about 40,000. Got out of job, got out of college making 30,000. So right there, now as I look back, that math just don't make sense. But I was excited. I was happy. I wasn't even thinking about a student loan because I think they gave you like 9 months to like a grace period where you don't have to pay for your loans. So about, I waited that 9 months, and I was doing my job. I was happy. I was learning new stuff. I was excited. But all the stuff that I actually learned in college, I didn't even use at the job. All the stuff that I learned in college, I didn't even use to get the job. So now when I got the job, now they trained me on a whole nother different thing, right? All that trigonometry and earth science and speech and all that other crap that I took in college, that didn't even benefit me on the job because the job now has its own training. Nevertheless, I was at the job for 2 years, got burnt out. Well, I got overwhelmed, I got depressed, I got stressed out. By then, I was making $36,000, a year. I have a $40,000 loan to be able to pay back, and I have bills. I have a kid, and I got a car. I got to get back and forth to work. My kid got to eat. I got to pay for her school. I mean, her daycare. So I had to go back and forth, right? So I graduated in 2000. I think it was 2004. Okay, so that was 11 years ago. So 2032. So I was about 22 years old. Okay, so that was 11 years ago that I graduated. Let me see. 2004 is when I graduated. We're in 2015. So 11 years ago. I'm 32 right now. So that means I was about 21. Okay, so I was about 21. I had my baby. I was 22 years old. So let me get that right. I was 22 years old. Okay, I was excited to be making $30,000 a year. Excited. Okay, but after the 2 years went by, I kind of didn't like it anymore. I didn't feel like this was what I wanted to do. I wasn't fulfilled. I always had to go through another training to go to another training. So I spent 40,000 to make $36,000 and to continue to be in debt. Now I was getting credit cards. They was offering me credit cards because now I work, right? So they know that I work. The credit card company know I work, and I didn't have any credit, right? So they know I work and I don't have any credit. So they was bombard me with all these credit cards, of course, 4,000, 5,000, even 9,000. So I was like, oh shoot, I could get a credit card and I could just pay it off every month. But what I didn't realize too is that the interest rate rises every single time, okay, every single month or whatever. So I got caught up in credit card debt, didn't know what I was doing, just spending, 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 spending on me and my baby. Okay. Got burnt out in 2 years, just started doing whatever I felt like doing at the job, was coming in anytime, leaving anytime, doing whatever. Finally fired me in 2011. I started the job in 2000 and no, I started the job actually in 2000. I want to say 2007. Yeah, about 2007, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, so about between 2006, 2007, I yeah, 2006, 2007 is when I started the job. Okay, so 2006, 2007 is when I started the job. So 5 years I was at this job, right? So I'm kind of confused because it was so long ago. I was at this job, and like I said, I wasn't fulfilled, started doing whatever I wanted to do. And, once I got fired, I felt like I got my freedom papers, okay? Because now my cousin prior, 2 years prior, she introduced me to network marketing. She introduced me to a better lifestyle. She introduced me to, something that can make me and my family a lot of money. So I dibble and dabble in that, and I really didn't know what I was doing. I spent a lot of money with that too, going back and forth to meetings, going back and forth, to hotel meetings, going back and forth to conventions and all that stuff. I really didn't know what I was doing. But what I didn't know also is that I was investing in myself to be a part of millionaires, to be a part of that millionaire energy, to be a part of that millionaire team, to be a part of that millionaire atmosphere. I didn't know that. Now I know that, right? I didn't know that back then. So I told my cousin, I was like, well, I'm not making any money. It don't make no sense for me to keep going and keep going and keep going. So I got introduced to online marketing because I was in the company and I was looking for a way to grow the company online. So I found, so many ways to make money. I found this online business, that online business, this, that, and the third. Long story short, from 2011 to 2013, no, from 2010 actually to 2013, I spent a ton of money. All right, I had to learn all of this stuff. But even though I almost spent the same amount of money on my college degree that I did on my education for my entrepreneur degree, because as an entrepreneur, as a online marketer, that's what you are. You're an entrepreneur. So I spent almost 40,000 to become a social worker, to make 36,000 to be in debt. Then I spent almost 35,000 to learn how to become an entrepreneur, which I made over $300,000 in the last, how many years I've been doing this, right? 2011, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 4 years, right? So I'm not knocking college. College taught me a lot. I met my best friend, in college. I learned, a lot of different, skills in college. But I'm not saying don't go to college, right? Because the government's going to tell you to go to college. Your mother's going to tell you to go to college. Your sisters, your cousin, all of them going to tell you to go to college, right? I'm saying my experience, right? For me to go to college and spend 40,000 on the education and get out making 36,000, then to come online and spend about 35,000 in 3 years to make over $300,000. I mean, those numbers are right there. Just do the math, guys. You don't have to go to college to know simple math, okay? Simple, simple, simple math. And this is what's wrong with the middle class. This is what's wrong with the economy. This is what's wrong with people, guys, because we just don't understand simple math. They bombard us with trigonometry and earth science and all this other shit that don't even matter in the real world. Then it's like, okay, what do you do now with all this? It's like some people are just too damn smart. They're so smart that they broke. They're so smart that they can't get a job. They're so smart that they can't even start their own business. So what I did, guys, so if you want to know, right, what I did was I just came online. I found someone that was doing it, right? I found a group of people that were doing it, and I followed what they said do. Of course, I don't know them from a can of paint. No, I didn't trust them. But guess what? At my college, I didn't know the professors. I didn't know the teachers. I didn't know the staff. I didn't know them from a can of paint either, right? But guess what? Since that we're programmed on to go to college and trust everybody, trust all these strangers. Okay, I came online, I started trusting all these strangers. Some of them were legit, some of them were not, but I kept going, right? And as time went on, I developed a personal growth. I developed that business mind. I developed that better person. I developed that that tenacity, that relentless, that inspiration, that motivation, that ambition. I developed all of that being online, working for myself, because now I had to be the boss. I had to tell myself what to do. Instead of my boss telling me what to do, I had to become the boss. Then what happened is, as I start to grow and go, and grow and go, what happens is you start to attract people. People start to come to you. People start to follow you. People start to pay you. People start to want to know what you're doing, and people start to want to join things that you're in. Right? So when I first started, I couldn't get nobody to join me. When I first started, I was desperate to make money. When I first started, I was on unemployment. But then guess what? As time went on, right? Now I'm getting people paying me. I sponsored over 1,500 people since I've been online, right? Over 1,500 people since I've been online. I've probably been a part of like 10 different affiliate businesses, right? I've been a part of maybe 3 to 4 MLM companies. So in all this stuff, I've learned a lot. Okay, so when I tell you guys, I'm not knocking college, but I'm telling you guys, you can do the math for yourself. You can either be your own boss, learn a new skill, learn how to market and advertise yourself, your brand, your product, and your service online, or do the industrial age of what everybody else is doing. Right? So one of my mentors told me, he said, find out what everybody else is doing, and you do the opposite. All my friends and family and everybody going to college. Right? I went to college too. It didn't work for me. So now I said, you know, I'm going to be able to come home and do what I need to do, guys. So it's tough. It's not easy because you got to tell yourself what to do. Some months I could make my best month online was 30 grand in a month. Okay. And of course, I had to spend money on marketing, and my baddest month online was 2 grand. So 2 grand to 30 grand a month, guys, that you can make from the comfort of your home. You do the math. You do the math. And then I'm learning more. I'm learning how to save my money. I'm learning how to invest my money. I'm learning how to have real estate and passive income. So I'm learning more all the time. See, once you go to college, you get that 4-year degree. You learn what you learn. Now you're not learning nothing else. But in business, being online, being an online marketing entrepreneur, you get to learn more every single day. You get to come in contact with more successful people every day. You get to come in contact with more people that are hungry. You get to come in contact with more people that need you and need your help. So I love what I do, guys. I'm able to sit home. I'm right here in my dining area, right? This is my dining area from the comfort of my home, guys. I got over 2,000 videos on YouTube right now. I have a list of 15,000, subscribers and growing, right? I have a team of 500 people up under me right now. I also teach a class called Success Level Coaching. .com, where I make a residual income from that, guys. I also have a store where I sell toys and watches and all this other stuff, guys, that's bringing me an extra $1,500 a month. All this stuff because I decided to become an entrepreneur and become a boss from the comfort of my home. So I'm not telling you don't go to college, but there's so many options. There's so many ways. There's so many ways to get it. The main reason people go to college is so you get a job that makes money. That's it. Nobody goes to work and say, you know what, I want to make chairs. I want to make cars. I want to be able to, make water. No, I want to go to work to make money. So this is what I'm doing from the comfort of my home. I'm showing a lot of people. I got 1,500 people I didn't show how to do this, okay? Some took the information and ran with it, and some didn't. So, guys, you can go and do the same thing. Go to Tanisha'sOnlineClass.com. You can set you up a Shopify store where you can sell stuff, right? If you're not into recruiting and if you don't like people or whatever the case is, you burnt out, you don't have to deal with people. You can just simply adds items to your store, and we show you how to do it using the power of social media. Facebook is so powerful, guys. It can literally change your life, change your income, and change the way you do business, guys. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening, guys. Go there right now, Tanisha'sOnlineClass.com, guys, and see how you can start your career as an entrepreneur online, as an online marketing entrepreneur, guys. See you on the inside. Follow me on Periscope at Royalty, ROYALTEA. Enjoy your day.